Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new Division video. In today's video, it is going to be another exotic backpack build showcase. It is going to consist of the 3-piece Sentry'S Call and the 2-piece of the D3-FNC, or just D3 because that's what I call it because it's easier. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. If you guys do, make sure you guys drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And yeah, if you guys have any other comments or any other recommendations for videos or ideas, make sure you guys throw them down in the comment section down below. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Get right into it. So first off, we have the exotic backpack. This is the core of the build. This activates everything and makes the build what it is. So obviously, as you guys can see, it has 1,232 armor, has electronics rolled onto it, with health also rolled onto it as the major attribute because it's very, very helpful, and it's very, very key as well in this build since we want to have a decent amount of toughness. And also, I always forget to show this, but the mods I'm using firearms mods with 267, and then I'm running skill haste on all of my mods as well. And then the performance mod, I am running 2 first aid self heal, and then a ally heal as well. And then the skin, if you guys were wondering, it's Dragon Wyvern. I don't really know what it looks like. You can't really tell anyways, but that's the skin that I'm running. So starting off first with Sentry'S Call, we have the Sentry'S Call harness, 1,987 armor on it with health on kill on it already, and then 16,625 health on it as well. And unfortunately, this will change 1.8, but unfortunately right now we're stuck with increased kill XP, which is why we really are not able to run a lot of ammo in this, because it's sort of like a PvE style build, I guess you can say. But that'll be changed to ammo capacity in 1.8. But if you guys are not aware what the actual full build does for the 4-piece Sentry'S Call, we actually get the 30% bonus accuracy for the 2-piece. The 3-piece is that 10% bonus headshot. And then the 4th piece, which activates the actual 4-piece talent, is called Sentry'S Call, obviously. And then you get the marking system, 3 marks, last 30 seconds each. And then infliction for targets is an extra 5% bonus per mark and whatnot. You guys know what it does. Next, going to the gloves, we have assault rifle damage, SMG damage, and critical hit chance. I know you guys are probably wondering why I have the one with assault rifle damage and SMG damage on it. I don't have any gloves that are better than this one with better rolls. I have some that have way lower armor but better rolls, but it's not actually statistically better for my build. So we're just running with these right now. 996 armor, AR, SMG damage on it, and then critical hit. And I'm running an SMG anyways for a secondary, so it's not like it's a double negative or anything. And then lastly, for the last part, we're running a Sentry'S Call holster, 992 armor on it with critical hit chance. I actually had skill haste on this before, but I wanted to change it. I've made a lot of different changes to this one. It's just sort of like whatever I'm feeling on the day, I guess you can say. But for right now, we have critical hit chance on it. So getting on to the 2-piece for the D3, technically it'll be a 3-piece. But for the 2 pieces that I'm running, we have the mask, which is 997 armor. I mean, this has got to be one of the best D3 pieces I've ever gotten. 1201 stam on it, 997 armor, like I said. I didn't even bother re-rolling the critical hit chance because I'm probably never going to get 4%. I have terrible luck. Obviously, the 2 and 3 piece bonuses are the 15% protection from elites, which is really helpful for PvE, as well as the extra 10% damage to elites as well, which is also really helpful for PvE as well, which is the reason why I said this is sort of like a combo for PvP and PvE, so you can use it in either or. And then lastly, like I said, all my firearms have 267 firearms. They're all the exact same mods, and then they have the 3-piece skill haste as well. Going on to the knee pads, 1,631 armor on. These are actually pretty good. I'm not exactly sure what the max is for knee pads. They might be exactly like 1,700 or 1,701, but they are pretty good for me really not ever going for these pieces. So, like I said, 1,631 armor, 1,509 stam on them, which is pretty good. Rerolled health on it for 15,621. It's not max, but it's pretty close. It's about 400 health off. And then the minor attributes are really, really good on this. I got really lucky with these when I got this. It has shock resistance, which is really, really good. So if you did plan on using this in PvP, that would be really helpful for the 30%. The disruptor resistance really isn't all that helpful, but also we have burn resistance on it as well, which is 28%, which is really going to help if you're getting hit by incin ammo or incin grenades or anything that might catch you on fire for like turns or anything. So that's really helpful as well. So lastly, getting into the weapons for the build, we have a Urban MDR, which goes perfectly with Sentry'S Call, and then our secondary weapon is actually the MP7. Really have never even re-rolled any of these talents on this. I've never really crafted one or looked for a new one, just basically the same one that I've used for a long time now. But like I said, we are rocking with the Urban MDR. It has 41.2k damage. Obviously, it'll be different if you guys have the same weapon, if you guys have higher or lower firearms. I'm rocking 4805 firearms on it. We have 20% enemy armor damage, and then our talents are Brutal, Deadly, and Distracted. If you guys don't know about Distracted, your damage is increased by 18% against targets with status effects, so that goes for PvP and PvE. Our attachments, we have extended mag with 120% magazine size, 3% crit hit chance, and then the 5.5 fire rate. I've really never gotten a magazine that's been better than the one that I have. I've had this for a long time now, just never found one better. Our optic, we have a 12 times scope on it with 18% critical, or 18% headshot damage, not critical hit. Holy crap, that'd be insane. Both crits on there, 3 and 4%. And then our muzzle, once again, like I said, never really found a better muzzle than this, 18.5% headshot damage. Both crits again, and then we have 48% reduced threat. And then our grip, it's just sort of like a random grip, 29.5% reload speed, 2% accuracy, and 4% critical hit. And then we got that good old Spectrum camo. A lot of people have been asking me, if you guys are one of the people that asked, I actually got the Spectrum camo from an encrypted cache, like the free one that we got from when 1.7 first came out. So if you guys are wondering where I got that from, that's where I got the Spectrum camo from, an encrypted cache. And you can buy it too, I think it's like $5. And then for our MP7, we are running Brutal, Deadly, and Responsive on it with 14.8k damage and 19% critical hit chance. Then our magazines are 119% magazine size, 3% critical hit chance, 5.3. I'm not really sure how it got 5.3. I've never seen that, but 5.3 fire rate. Then we have a red dot with critical hit damage, stability, and headshot damage, and then the same muzzle that we had from before with 6, 5, 4, and 45%. And then our grip is just basically the same one that we had on other guns, just a little bit lower. But yeah, that is basically it, guys. I want to make this build a little bit of everything, so I didn't want to have it all firearms and having like no toughness. Like since I said, this is sort of like a PvP and a PvE, since it's drawn in with the D3 that gives you the protection from elites and damage to elites. So this one would probably be a little bit more suited towards the PvE side, but you could probably use it in PvP still and do pretty well with it as well. But yeah, that is basically it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Peace out.